Hey, Bolo buddies, thanks for watching. All right, you guys, in this video, we are going to talk about big money bolos, items to be on the lookout for, items you can hopefully buy low and flip for a profit. This is my Bolo Buddies Facebook group. Come join it. There's a link down in the description of the video. It is completely free to join, and you can share your bolo under the share post at the top under the featured section, and I'll feature it in a video just like this. So we're going to get started with the first item. These are items that if you're out at the thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales, look for these items. All right. Let me see if I can zoom in here a little bit on this one. It says it's some sort of German dexterity game puzzle toy from the 1930s. And it says there's a mirror on the other side. He said he bought this at an antique palm-sized German puzzle with a mirror on the back at a flea market found 3 pieces, first paid $9 and sold them together for $70 plus 15 shipping in a few days. Just started selling on eBay, so had no feedback. Amazing. I checked out the flea market again a few months later and found another one, listed it, and it sold the next day for full price plus 17, maybe for shipping. If you are ever in Iceland, hit me up on eBay, Red Thrifting Hood, and I can show you all the best spots for every niche or niche. Me and my husband have this conversation all the time, and I always forget which one I say. What did I say first? Did I say niche or niche? What do you guys say? I know too much and want to share. Oh, that's funny. So if you're ever in Iceland, you guys, because everybody goes to Iceland all the time. Has anybody ever been to Iceland? If you've been to Iceland, put in the comments Iceland, okay? Comment down below Iceland if you've ever been there. But look at this cool little thing. How cool is that? All right, so the next one is this Fantasy Wind Cruel Embroidery, MCM. It's a set, a kit. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Look at that. Whoa. Check that out. So you guys, do you see what this sold for? You got to look these things up. Bought this last weekend with a bunch of other kits for $1. Got to researching Wednesday and found the last one sold for $365. So I started an auction with a buy it now of $350. Someone just bought it for $350. Woo! That is a bolo. $1 into $350. Yes, please. Tension pole plant hanger, $5 at an estate sale. Sold immediately when I posted it on Instagram for $125. Yeah, I'm loving the display for the photo. I'm surprised. That'd be hard not to keep if it looks that good in your house, right? Pretty cool, huh? The next one is this copper stainless 2-quart sauce pot. It is by, let's see, cast iron handle W Sonoma. Bought this Mauviel. I don't know what that means. If that's the brand or if that's a type, I don't know what it is, guys. At the Goodwill for $2.99. Cleaned it up with Barkeeper's Friend. Sold in 4 days for full asking price of $165. And there's a picture of before, and oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm gonna. Let me see if I can show you guys. Hang on, you got to see the before picture. Look at that. Look at that. They did amazing. Barkeepers, what'd they say? Barkeeper's Friend. eBay store is Little Treasures 865. Wow. They did a great job, right? Okay, I'm hoping this is not going to be choppy because it looks like my internet's being a little funny. All right, we'll keep going here. So we did that one. We did that one. All right. So this one here says, Sony digital camera found at a thrift store for $4. It didn't power up, and I looked it up on eBay and saw that non-working was selling over $25. So I thought it was worth the buy. Working or not, got home and was able to charge the battery, and the camera worked. Posted it for $149.95. Buy it now, and it sold within 24 hours. So it's got all this stuff with it too. I would think you could probably even part out some of the accessories. Bought it at an estate sale of an antique. Bought at estate sale of an antique store. It was musty and sprayed it with Lysol and disclosed that. It was part of a $60 bundle. Maybe it was $5. Listed for $65. Took a $55 offer and it sold in a month. So it's a Johnson & Johnson first aid kit. So somebody may not care about the smell. It's probably this outer box that smells. So they may be able to take it out of that and just use the other part. What do you guys do to get musty or smoke smells out of things? Put it down in the comments if you guys have any tips or tricks. Paid about $3 at the Goodwill bins for this board game. It was mostly complete, but missing a few cards. Sold in about a month. It is a 1977 Rail Baron game, building railroad empires. Huh. Awesome. All right. This next one says Silhouette Cameo 3, paid 10 at church sale, just sold today. Took a month to sell, sold on marketplace for 50. This already a profit. I got for 15. Oh, he got some other things too. So he was already in the profit. Cool. So paid 10 and sold it for 50. Somebody said, what is it? I don't know what it is either. So does it say down here? Silhouette. I have no idea. I don't know what it is. All right, let's look at the next one. Got this phone flask for $5, sold for full price of $27 plus shipping in 2 weeks of being listed. Wait a minute, I'm confused. It sold for $150. Oh, sold for full price plus $27 shipping. I'm like, it sold for $27. Why does it say $150? All right, I misread that. And this is the red thrifting hood also. Look at that. What? It looks like a phone and it's a flask. That's crazy. All right, the next one here is it's a State Treasures with a D on the end on eBay. And picked this up for $14 at an estate sale and sold for full asking price of $98 within a few hours of listing. Could barely make out the JA on the maker's mark, but figured out it was Reja, thanks to Google Lens. So REJA, and it is sterling. Wow. Wow. That's pretty, isn't it? An amethyst, sterling and amethyst. Okay, this one's fun. Was looking at sold comps for different Tupperware, 2-cup measuring. Realized this particular model was the one to keep an eye out for. Went to the thrift store the next day and found it for $3. I sold this measuring cup on eBay in under a week for $69.30 plus shipping. I'm sorry, free shipping. You can find the Wildflower Joy on Etsy, eBay, Instagram, and Facebook. There you go. Look at that, you guys. It's a measuring cup. It's plastic. It's Tupperware. Be on the lookout for sure. This one is a Wells Fargo and Company General Stage Office mirror. Bought this one at a church rummage sale for $10 and sold it for $80. Billy's reselling corner on eBay. I don't want to ship that. I don't want to ship mirrors. Not me. A lot of 2-piece mission style wall mount indoor outdoor light comes as shown. Got these for free at the dump. I can't believe someone would throw these beauties out. Took about a couple months to sell. Started them high, and when they got to 100, they sold. Billy's reselling corner on eBay. Awesome. Save it. Save it. Eldon Woodline 6500 Danish design teak and brass desk or tray organizer. Got this at the dump for free. Wow. You got a nice dump. Sold within 48 hours for $80. I just had to clean it a little and polish it. My store is Billy's Reselling Corner. Thanks for everything you do. Well, thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Nice bolos, and I'm glad you saved things from the trash. Paid $2.50 for this. Was originally $5, but got it on half off day. It's an HP calculator wand, barcode reader, sold for $149. Fabulous. This one is The Art of Brutal Legend by Daniel something and Tim Schafer. It's a book, you guys. Picked this up out of the trash, paid $0, took a best offer for $135.99. This is stuff_by_Rick. You guys are good trash pickers. My word. Isn't it crazy what people throw away? And this one is awesome too. I love this type of thing. American Sampler. It's a quilt and it's needlecraft, guys. It's got the embroidery thread. $299. Paid $3 each for the quilt kit and thread kit. So $6 all in. Took 6 months to sell. Thread kit helped to bring value up since most of the colors are discontinued and hard to find. That's great info too. So you can see the colors down here. Maybe somebody's looking for it. Okay, here's a few of mine, guys. And you're going to see Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. Those are the platforms that I sell on aside from Whatnot. If you guys aren't following me on Whatnot, definitely come over. I sell mostly jewelry there, but I sometimes do toys, this and that, and other things. But if you're not on Whatnot, it's awesome. I do have tutorials on my YouTube channel if you want to check those out. Bolo Buddies, Whatnot for Beginners. And if you want to join Whatnot, I have a referral link. You can get $15 to shop with that. And if you want to use the seller link, if you're already on Whatnot and you want to learn to sell or become a seller, there's a perk that you get for that too. If you click on the link, it'll tell you what it is. It's through Whatnot. So those are my referral links. And then again, I'm going to show you some eBay sales and I'm going to show you Mercari and Poshmark. I use List Perfectly to cross post, and I've been using it since 2019. You guys can check out the tutorials down below. You don't just cross post with it. There's other awesome features, and I have videos that teach you how to use those. So check that out. And if you think List Perfectly is a good fit for you, you can get 30% off your first month with my referral link and code BOLOBuddies when you sign up. And that is for new users and also anybody that's upgrading to a plan they haven't been on. And they changed the plans not too long ago, so there's more perks with each plan. So check it out. You might want to update. All right, you guys. This is a Dorothy Bauer. I think Bauer is how you say it. I'm not 100% sure. It is signed on the back, and I was not familiar with this brand, so I looked it up. I was curious, and I needed to get some stuff on eBay, so I just went ahead and put this on eBay, and it sold for a best offer of $50. And there's the little marker. Okay. I also sold this hat, and it is an old hat, guys. This here they call scrambled eggs. I guess because it looks like scrambled eggs. So you can put that in your title. People look for it. I had a typo. It's new way in you, and it auto corrected to my way. I was like, oh no, I'm going to get a return. But I got this at a garage sale for $25 and it sold for $41.44 and everything was fine. They kept the hat. So they must have read the hat and not my title. This was an awesome pickup. It's a older Lego set from 1999, new old stock. I got it at a garage sale for $2. It sold super quick for $42.25. And I think that went internationally. They also, same buyer bought this one, but I think it was like a week later. And I got this one at a garage sale for $8 and I sold it for $82.88 plus shipping. It did take a while to sell this one. But again, price it high, wait for the right buyer. This one is a Stella and Dot. And I've told you guys before, look up Stella and Dot. And I find Stella and Dot in my piles all the time. This one, I don't know why I looked it up, but I did. And I put it on all three platforms and it sold fastest on Mercari for $100. Now, not all Stella and Dot is a Bolo, but if you guys would like to, like Stella and Dot, J. Crew, even Chico's, certain ones, for some reason, they're really popular. Even Avon right now has some things that are mega trending. So search those high to low solds and get familiar with the ones that are selling for big money. You got to educate yourself on these brands that maybe not all of them are high dollar, but some of them are. Okay. So this one sold for $100. This one is a bunny. And I'm only showing you this because it is so like random, right? Such a random thing. I don't even know why I bought this, to be honest with you. It's kind of weird. It's a floral bunny and it's heavy and it's just a shelf sitter. I paid $2 at a garage sale and it sold for $29 on Poshmark. So Poshmark is not just clothes. People are looking for things that are random and different as well. So, yeah, be on the lookout for just weird. It did take a while to sell. This is a vintage LL Bean men's jacket. I feel like I got this at a garage sale that they were like shutting down and I might have got it free, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't have any notes, so I don't know, but it sold for $40 on Poshmark. The next item, I bought this on Whatnot. I want to say I paid $7 for it and I sold it on Poshmark for $170. So bought it on Whatnot, sold it on Poshmark. Can you believe it? It's Amy Kahn, and she is a collectible artist. Right here's the info. AKR is her signature, and I just researched it. Now, listen, I will tell you, this took a couple years to sell because I left this priced high. And I think I took an offer for 170. I think I had it listed for over 200. So it was not a quick sale, but again, it's a higher priced item and I was waiting for the right person to come along. But it's got amber and then whatever type of stone this is, and it was encased in sterling. So I bought this from Lucky Day Living on Whatnot, and you guys should definitely follow her. She is fabulous, let me tell you. And she does jewelry shows, but listen, let me show you what she's doing now. Look how fun. Oh, it's all the way over there. Shucks. Okay, I'll have to show you in another video. She's making these cute little magnets. Just go to Lucky Day Living and look at her buy it now. I think she has some in there, or show up at her next show. She's making super cute little magnets. They'd be great gifts, you guys. So check her out. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you at the next one. Thanks for watching.